both options in his roster currently.
Does he have both options? Okay.
I think so. I think he might even have 3 options. He might have like both criminal syndicate leaderships,
Okay.
and also Malekith Cabal as an option. Cathal is a Londoner, although I believe he's originally from Ireland. Very proud of his Irish heritage.
Okay.
And he's a regular sparring partner of Pat Dumford. So steel sharpens steel, and Cathal has certainly been getting better and better and better.
That's good.
I remember playing him in an event way back, like in real life event, like the first event in London that there was. I went up and played a game against him, and he was just after Guardians came out, and he was trying out Guardians, and I'm quite impressed with them. At the time when they only had a few characters.
He's playing Banishment, or is he using that as like this card? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So we've got both. Has he got rid of Shadowlands Daredevil? Wait, yeah, he's got rid of Shadowlands Daredevil. So it's just Kingpin.
Yep.
Just Kingpin, Criminal Syndicate, or he's got options to go into Cabal.
Absolutely. Hulk is a phenomenal option, right? Black Cat.
Yeah, I really like this roster setup.
Same here.
That Lucas has got here. I played a good bit of Kingpin last season, and having an alternate where you can bring some SmackDown, and the fact you've already got Hood and Bullseye in your roster for your Criminal Syndicate, man, yeah.
This is really good.
I like it.
I like it too.
I'm a fan of it. But then, who doesn't like an X-Men roster, right?
Right, exactly.
So I'm a big fan of both of these rosters, actually.
Same here. This will be fun. It's going to be a Mal-off.
Well, we'll maybe. I mean, maybe we see a good old of MCP with Storm's leadership up against Kingpin's leadership. Who knows?
Right. Who knows? Right. Who knows?
Let's have a look at the crises. So Terrigen, Scoundrels, Fisk. Interesting choices there from Lucas. So Scoundrels, clearly you're thinking maybe Kingpin there.
Yep, absolutely. Mayor Fisk as well.
The other two kind of I can see Malekith coming in on those and wanting to sort of go to a point.
Yep.
But it's possible Malekith, maybe he wants to main Kingpin and Malekith is his alternate if he gets put into an attrition matchup.
Right.
That's another possibility.
That's a possibility.
Whereas we've got Play Flips from the X-Men. He's chosen Deadly Meteors over Sword in that classic X-Men dichotomy they have over which is their third pay to flip.
Right. Madmen's a standard. Portals I like as well, but I love X-Men on Sword, right? The fact that he can force a 14-point, that'd be really nice, right? Because I think 14 threat really hurts Malekith a bit. So priority rolls happening. Tied.
It's a tie. So fun when you get that.
Okay.
Like 3 times in a row.
1 and okay. Wow. Lucas has it.
Lucas got priority. It's probably going to be Secures, right?
Secures. Yeah, Secures. Hands down.
So we've got
Spider Infected
Scoundrels.
Scoundrels.
Sounds like a fast game, my friend. 10 VPs on the table.
Absolutely. I'm loving it. If you're red, you're going 17, right? Or no? What are you thinking there, Jacob?
It so much depends. People know their rosters and they know their builds and they know what they want. I suspect it's 17.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just because you don't want to give Criminal Man Kingpin with Malekith in there as well, or that seems like a thing that could happen at 20 and seems bad.
Yup, and Malekith loves the Scoundrel thing, so he could do some really wacky things with Phantasmagoria on that thing. So, this is gonna be fun.
So we've got Utility Cookie running as our table judge, but if you see anything and you want it to be raised to him, please go through me. I'm running as line judge on this. So ping me on Discord or put it in the chat and we will try and catch things if you spot something that we missed. I've had confirmation from Cookie that they are playing at 17 threat.
17 threat, yeah, that's what I thought. That's a good call from Red there. Okay, Crims loves 17. I got you covered. He runs 4 leaderships. Really? Whoa. That's too many leaderships for me, man, in one list. Oh, man.
Surprise Hulk, Shuma. It doesn't feel like a Hulk crisis.
No, I don't think so either.
that feels bad. Hulk doesn't love spiders, and you probably want to go a bit wider on this to try and get the points.
Yeah. Especially at
Yeah,
17. I
so
don't think you want to go narrow on this at all.
I wouldn't rule it out, but I don't think it's likely.
Right. I did see an interesting game this week with, yesterday. It might be on YouTube at some point on Professional Casual Network. It was Zach versus Matt Alex, and they played a 14-point game. It was Scoundrels and Mutant Senators, and Zach went narrow. And he ended up winning the game, by the way. But he was doing some effective things with Malekith. Oh, no Malekith. Ooh, interesting. I like it.
Gone for a Juggernaut instead. I don't hate that.
I don't hate it either. No.
But then 6 wide on the X-Men side.
Good
So
call.
I think I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. But one of them is Honey Badger. Yeah, we got Honey Badger in there. So in terms of scoring, it's only actually 5 wide.
Yep.
Because she can't do anything to help
like
the VPs.
all according to plan.
Although,
catch up, deception, brace. Do you know who I am?
Yeah. No Jonathan, so she's definitely not helping with VPs. Although this is in this crisis, I wouldn't mind Jonathan actually.
I wouldn't mind him either. You just park him on the back point or something or whatever, and just have him score the entire time. Yeah.
And then put Honey Badger into somewhere more interesting, maybe in the middle.
Ooh, Children of the Atom. Good call. Interesting. I never see that card. I really don't. Like, it's one of those cards that I always think about when I play X-Men, but I'm like, I could have anything else, right? So Brace for Impact coming in. I mean, that's standard. I mean, that's probably one of the best attack cards in the game, preventing throw damage. Solid.
And maybe that's so we've got Black Cat giving out staggers. We've got Bullseye giving out bleeds.
Yeah.
We've got stuns off headbutt off Kingpin.
Mm-hmm.
So there might well be some status conditions knocking around in this game.
Definitely.
Yes, we've got Kingpin leadership, so this feels to me like advantage Lucas at this point, just on turn 0.
I think so.
I think this is probably something Cathal was hoping wouldn't happen.
Right. He should be able to swarm the Scoundrels a little bit better with how many characters he has, right? But right now he doesn't have any medium movers to get to the back one, like to get to any of these.
No,
here, you know what I mean? So he has none of that
but
going
then,
on. But
that doesn't.
It doesn't.
Lucas.
No.
You're talking about Lucas, or you're talking about Cathal?
Right. I'm sorry.
Cathal having medium movers doesn't really help that much because getting one person on a back point does not help against Kingpin.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you're going to lose that anyway. No, you're right about that.
So, what we don't have is what I guess Juggernaut's pretty fast. Juggernaut can go onto a back point.
Oh yeah, I mean, move, push, stay on one. I mean, there's nobody here that can really push him, right? There's.
Rogue's throw is only terrain, right?
Correct.
She can summon hospitality, so if she gets 3 power,
right,
then she can throw.
Then she can throw him. Outside of that, there's nothing.
And Storms throws size 2, yeah. Size 2 push on Toad, yeah. So it looks kind of like, with Domino in there and with X23 and Honey Badger, looks like Cathal's plan is going to be punch you in the face. Choose violence.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, Juggernaut's coming up first. Come and grab that middle. I mean, do you take Juggernaut on with your violence choice? Maybe.
Yeah.
That would be kind of abandoning the amount of resources you'd have to commit to making that happen.
A lot.
You're kind of abandoning any pretense of scoring many VPs in this round then.
Yeah, there's really not much you can do about Juggernaut here either with this. Well, let's see.
I mean, Domino, Domino can sometimes spike hard, and X23 hits really hard, so it's not impossible.
Right. The other option he has too, as well. Toad could move to a back point and grab it if he could be cheeky enough and sneaky enough to do that. If Toad gets deception, fine. That's not the end of the world. You're not too afraid of Kingpin really spiking on Toad either, or Bullseye or Black Cat or anything like that at this point in time. He could have done that, but he opted to go and take this back point here. That's fine, right? It's a safe play.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
You can't be deception. He's within 2 of a couple of other characters. So.
Correct. Here's the other issue here too. Unfortunately, Honey Badger can't score any points, right? Which is very, very unfortunate. Um, so I'm thinking maybe his plan here with Badger, get on somebody, maybe get on Juggernaut, maybe -1 defense to help out with everything, right? Um, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, the downside with that is he's not going to have priority because he's gone wider. So
Exactly.
if he's worried about Juggernaut, Juggernaut just moves away.
Just moves away with the point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Or crunches her and then moves
Yeah,
away.
punches her, then moves away. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, Bullseye helping up onto a point. It's a great place for him. He's
Yep.
got cover, well, double cover, hasn't he?
Oh yeah.
And this crisis as well, scoundrels against X-Men, you're turning off kind of half their leadership because they get it anyway for standing on the points.
Right. Right.
So I got cover. Well, guess what? I've also got cover.
I also got cover as well. Yep.
Yeah, everyone's got cover, apart from people who are being shot by Bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get cover.
Yep. Exactly. So. Okay.
Yeah, Storm doing her traditional thing of being at the back and trying not to die.
Yep.
She'll come in and do something impactful later in the game, maybe. But right now, she needs to just stand there and maybe score some points. So that leaves, the kill squad, all the punchy characters,
Right.
are the ones. Yeah, good choices by Cattle there. He's got an extract on Toad, an extract on Storm. If those two get moved by the spider, you don't really care that much.
You don't care that
it's
much.
if your melee characters are getting moved by the spider, you're like, man,
Right.
that's basically a stack. So, because I mean, Domino's what, range 3? She's got a range 4
She's
grenade.
got a range 4 grenade, right?
But all the other characters are range 2, right?
Right.
They just do things at range 2. So they're particularly impacted by spider infected movement.
Right. All right, so Kingpin, standard move here.
Yeah.
Back point. Just there you go. Done.
I mean, maybe now, because looking at how this round's unfolding, I guess Mystique does threaten. Yeah, both Mystique and Black Cat are threatening those back points. They're both long movers. They can double move. So Cathal needs to have 2 people on the back point in order to not. Because I was thinking, it looks like Lucas is lining up to score 6 points to Cathal's 4, but if he can take those back points, man, it looks very different. Going, what would that be? Crikey, that would be 8. Ugh.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? That's a huge point disparity going around.
Trap number 1 for Cathal is don't let that happen.
Right. Just don't let it happen. Make sure you're capping your points. Have as many bottles as long as he has 2 bodies on the back points here. He's gonna. The most that'll happen is that it gets tied, unfortunately, right?
Yeah. So
I'll take that over him taking the points, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think you can't commit everybody into, like, I don't know, killing Juggernaut or whatever. Everyone moves up and makes 1 attack or whatever they might be thinking about. You just got to play cagey against the threat of those characters coming so far across the board and taking away those points. That
they
would
move
just be too
so fast.
Now, I think I would like to see. I'd like to see him passing here. Actually, I'd like to see Lucas pass.
I think Lucas did pass because he went up with Domino there. I think he did pass.
Oh yeah, okay, good. So then Rogue's coming up. Yeah, and Cathal's guarding off against that that Black Cat coming onto the point.
Yep, correct.
So
good play there.
Now I would like to see Black Cat go, because if you go with Mystique and don't go on the point, then he's got 3 activations with X23 and Honey Badger. So I'd want to see Lucas activating Black Cat next.
Yep. And yeah, he's looking to go back to
that point. He's looking at, can I get there? Where can I stand? How badly will I die?
Right, exactly. Well, here's the bright side. He's going first next turn, so...
That's true, but if he's planning to do this with Mystique as well, then he's going to get punched somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And this is just negating a victory point for Cathal. It's not gaining him a victory point.
Correct.
So the swing is a lot smaller.
Correct. I'm thinking what Lucas is debating here is sitting on that point, and then, I get priority next turn. I'll go up to 2. He only needs 1 more. He needs what? Okay, grappling hook's 2, steel is 3, so he needs, 5 power? So maybe he gets a Yahtzee, and all of a sudden, he hit really hard, and he can grappling hook, steel, then move, or something like that.
I mean, you've got a 4 dice attack.
It's not great. I saw it yesterday. It happened yesterday, actually. Well, Matt Alex. It can happen, hasn't it? Huh?
It's got Pierce.
He's got Pierce.
Pierce. Pierce on Cat.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Not great.
Like,
I'm not saying it's a great option.
Hoping to get 3 damage through. Yeah.
It's not great, right? But
I think
it can happen.
I tell you what, when that works for you, it's going to feel great, but most of the time,
It won't, right?
she's looking. Yeah, he can go and deny that point. Mm-hmm. But maybe she survives against Rogue punching her real hard. But
Well,
then
Rogue
no,
already
it's just.
went, right? So
Well, I'm
Rogue.
just thinking into next round. So I'm thinking like, where does he go
Oh,
first?
well,
But then
he's got Prio.
because he does, but Cat needs to gain a power from the attack she's going to make
Correct.
in order to steal off Toad, and the steal's range 2. Yeah, no 1.
Yeah.
So she's got to be within 1 of Toad, but she isn't. So she can't steal off Toad, and Domino and Rogue don't have one. So she's not currently got the steal online for 2 reasons. She doesn't have the power, and she's not in the right place.
Exactly. Right.
So I don't. Although she might be able to move, punch, get a power, steal, she then can't get away.
True. Very true. So everything's gonna bank on him rolling really, really well, basically.
Yeah, or her not going first that side.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Lucas clearly is going. I'm happy to give you some punches on me in order to deny you those VPs. Which I will see how it pans out.
We'll see how it pans out. Yeah.
I think Criminal Syndicate, particularly Kingpin's leadership, gets a bit of a sort of sneer from some people sometimes, like, oh, it's really easy. I think there's a lot of nuance, and I think that's why you don't see people really busting tournaments with Kingpin. I mean, part of it is people have texted the meta, sure.
Yeah.
People have got reps into it. That's true. But I think it's really easy to make a misplay. What we've seen here, Cat going up there, maybe that's going to be something which costs him significantly in this game.
Yeah, it can.
Because it's possible. That early aggressive move just to deny a victory point. So rather than getting just a 1-point swing rather than a 2-point swing.
That takes a lot of courage to do that, by the way.
It does, but it's really easy to get those calls wrong.
Exactly. No, exactly. So he's
that's
really
kind of the point I'm making.
No, I agree. No, I 100% agree with that. Right.
When do you be aggressive with your positioning? You're never going to be that aggressive with a Kingpin leadership in terms of attacking.
Right.
But when do you put your models in danger in order to score points?
Right. Me, I mean, if I ever played CS, it's always later, right? It's never early because I just they don't have the characters that can stay around a long time, right? Outside of Kingpin, right?
If Cathal hadn't seen this coming, which clearly he did, then it would have been a very strong play to go up 8-2.
Yeah, exactly.
That's clearly the right time to pull that trigger.
Right.
For 1 point, is it? It's debatable, and clearly Lucas thinks it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Mystique not going so he's not giving himself the problem of where do I activate first. I think it's pretty clear we're going to see Black Cat doing something in the first activation. So he's gone mitigating that that risk to her by saying, well, that's fine, I can just move first and get her out of dodge.
So is this an X-Men hop here? An attack into Kingpin? Is that
what
this? Yeah, okay.
X-Men hop.
There's the hop.
And then move and hopefully be...
No matter the cost? Do you play it here? Or...
they're
no matter the cost, yeah. Standard. That's a really good play. She's gonna be able to move, do an attack, do some damage to Kingpin here.
And the damage she'll take off no matter the cost will go away at the end of her activation.
Correct. Right. This is basically free. Ooh, that's not a great roll, but he got a pierce.
Got a pierce? Yeah, so 1 going through, which might be reduced. Yeah, he's reduced it.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Because he picked up the spider. That's why I saw he didn't have any power. So he didn't reduce it. He didn't have any power.
That should be no damage, actually, because of the cover.
Cover is optional. You have to choose to use cover.
It looks like
so. That's not something to jump in
got
about.
It.
Oh, that looks like they've reversed it. Anyway,
yeah, looks like they've
gone back.
Yep.
And then she's gone to max 3.
Mm-hmm. And still staying within 2 of Honey Badger too, by the way.
And for deception reasons.
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, this is really, really nice positioning by Cathal, by the way. The way he's staying within 2 and how he has everything lined up here. It's really, really good. I'm a fan of it.
It's also when you're on this crisis, this is how you've kind of got to play against Royal Syndicate.
Yeah.
You can't spread yourself thin. You've got to clump up and accept they're going to get points early game and
Right.
hope that your attrition brings you back into it.
Correct.
And that's clearly what Cathal's building towards. Rogue's going to have a charge online next round, and Bullseye's pretty squishy.
Yeah, Bullseye's yeah.
We'll see where Black Cat ends up. Juggernaut might come over to help out on that flank. That feels like a thing I can see happening.
It's possible.
Juggernaut
has 3. Yeah. Why does Juggernaut have 3 power? Oh no, he didn't push. Never mind. So he didn't push.
Yeah. Because contest.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 6-3. Ooh.
Going for some spiders. Let's see.
Oh, spiders! Here we go.
Juggernaut.
Nothing.
Bullseye.
Moves.
Going for a walk. Yep. Off he goes.
Yep.
Probably closer to all the people with the guns and the punches.
Absolutely. Yep. Come to me.
And importantly, off his cover. Off both of his covers.
Yep. Kingpin's not moving.
Kingpin, far too sturdy.
Yeah.
So we got Toad and Storm over this side, haven't we? Let's see who.
So Storm's not moving. Toad's not moving. Really good, good break there for Cathal. That's awesome.
Like we talked about, they're on characters where if they do move, it's not the end of the world.
No.
Storm has not going to have a particularly impactful activation this round.
Right.
I mean, maybe she puts a shock on Juggernaut. Maybe that's the thing.
Maybe. But you got Bullseye. Now it's going to give Lucas something to think about here, right? I mean, if you
run away with Cat, right?
I think so.
Well,
here's the thing.
Bullseye's also holding a spider. So
spider, exactly. And if Bullseye dies, he can go then he can just go move back to the point and have the spider, right? So now we're playing the point game in certain areas. So it's either Lucas needs to go with Bullseye here and protect him, or go Black Cat.
Interesting. He's measuring some Mystiques within 3 of Domino, so he's eyeing up Mystique activation as well. But I think that it's probably one of those two on that top side.
But I would not leave Black Cat just sitting there. Like, she's so important.
Oof. I guess she's important in this matchup, not because necessarily of the extract skill, just because she's a long mover and she can run around to score whichever scoundrel token. What are these things called? Ambush.
Ambush tokens. Yeah, I always screw those up too.
To whichever ambush token she needs to get to in order to score that BP. Or to contest. We've seen that Luke's very happy just contesting rather than actually scoring himself. But 6 points in the first round. That's turn 3 game ends pace. He only needs 5 and 5 now, which is only splitting them evenly. So, Catherine needs to make something happen. Yeah.
Right now it's up to Lucas. Now I'm pretty sure he's not passing. There's no way he can pass. If he passes, I think it's a mistake.
His clock's still running. So
his clock's still running. He's just thinking on what to do here. It's either Cat or Bullseye. Like, who does he value more, right?
Bullseye's going back. I think that's the right choice.
I think so too.
If Cat gets, like we said, he only needs to control his half of the board now.
Correct.
He doesn't need to go deep and score points that way.
Correct.
In order to win, he just needs 5 and 5, and
that'll win the game. Yeah.
Yeah. If he gets 6, then he only needs 4. Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right,
Bullseye looks like
Bullseye's attacking Domino. Okay.
Get a power, then do a hit and run to get him back. Safety.
Okay, 3 hits and blocking 2. Got cover.
Don't get the crits because it's Domino.
Yep. Gets bleed though.
Yeah.
And then just does a hit and run and gets back on the point basically from here. Yeah.
Well, he's going to do a second attack. That's the hit and run attack.
Is the hit and run,
he's gained the power. Yeah, now he's gained the power.
Blocking 2 with cover. 2 crits coming in. We can't
No,
pop
again,
them.
no
It
crits.
doesn't
No
matter. So
crits.
that's
Just the
3.
domino.
So take 1 damage. Take.
It's taking 2.
Why is
Yeah,
it
2
taking 2?
damage. Because you ignore the bullseye ignores cover.
Oh, duh. Gosh. Yep.
Thing he does.
Yeah, I think with the ignores cover and just line of sight too, right, or something like that. No, that's a
He
shield
needs line
throw.
of sight. Yeah, he needs line of sight, but you can ignore cover.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that was the right thing to do to get your VPs safely. Criminal
Yeah.
Syndicate is all about VP. Just every activation, you're like, what do I need to do to defend my VPs, or how can I act to get more VPs?
Correct.
That should be your activation priority decision making process.
Agreed. 100%.
So what does Cathal do? Beats up Cat, right? That's the obvious thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you can do immune absorption and take away her power, right? I mean, that's an option, right?
Yeah, looks like Domino
Looks like
into Cat.
down on the cat. Ooh, 3. Healthy 3 there. And gets
Yeah,
rapid
she's
fire.
got the rapid fire trigger, but great blocks.
Good blocks. Taking 1. Here comes the rapid fire.
So still the first action.
Yep. Could pop a crit here.
Yeah.
Blocking 1. Got 2 so far.
Currently showing 2, 3. So
3.
2.
So 2 damage. So 2 left.
Yeah. Domino's going to go again.
Yep. Rapid fire again. Melt her down.
First shot with the second action.
Ooh,
Gets
really good hit.
trigger. Great roll.
I think that does it, I think. Well, let's see what... Just
what
pay.
are we looking at? 3? Yeah, you just pay, yeah.
Get her off the board. We'll get her dazed, right?
Blocking 1. Yeah, she's dazed.
Oh, she's dazed. That's it. That's a dazed Black Cat. So at least now he has this point at this point in time. So
yeah, I mean,
good.
Until Juggernaut muscles in over there, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Actually, looking at the way it's set up,
it's gonna be hard for him to fit in there. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I think he has got a landing zone, but Toad could maybe move in to block that.
Yeah, Toad can probably block here, and that's gonna be a
go a bit
tough
close to the
landing
pipe.
spot.
Yeah, but Rogue's probably going to want to move off that point to go and charge it to bullseye.
It's a bullseye.
Like
Agreed. Okay.
Okay, looks like he's looking down on the Kingpin flank. And maybe he's considering just pulling Kingpin out of dodge.
Maybe.
He's carrying his and he's facing down against Honey Badger and X-23.
Mm-hmm.
Kingpin is tanky, but I don't... Yeah.
It's not like...
Still no one on Cathal's team is deceptionable.
Right. No one is.
That's not something he'll be looking at right now.
Good thing about 23 here. I mean, 23 has the spender online already, so...
She does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she's exactly 3, because that's how Cathal moved to be max 3 from Kingpin.
Correct.
I think he was looking at Kingpin moving up and like headbutting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get enough power to then throw her away.
Yeah, looks like I think Lucas might have passed here because the clock is still on Cathal. So
yeah,
there we go. Okay, awesome. This is so interesting, right? Like these are all hard decisions to make, right?
Yeah,
this isn't easy.
It's definitely advantage Lucas right now, and Cathal's got to. We said it's got to make something happen.
Got to make something happen, yeah.
And it's probably around Bullseye and Kingpin, right? Because they're or maybe Juggernaut, because they're the ones holding the spiders, so they're the biggest swings.
Correct.
So Honey Badger's going to come up and make sure she's out of deception range.
Deception range, and within 2 of X-23, right?
She could probably hit a spot that's within 2, and also got to be within 1 of Kingpin is the tricky thing. So I think that's going to be out of 2 of Laura. Yeah. But just imposing that ankle biter on Kingpin.
Correct. Yep. Lower the defense die, make it easier for X-23. That does open up Storm for a deception, but I don't know if you do that now. I think you hold on to deception for a little bit. But
yeah, you probably want to do that if he's got somebody on a point contesting like against an injured person. I can see holding
Right.
that till the later game.
Jug can make it to Storm, no problem. Jugs can literally walk once,
Yeah, it's
push, break
having Juggernaut in the middle of the board there. He can get anywhere he wants to go.
anywhere he wants to go.
Anywhere that's relevant. I mean, you
Right.
can't quite get to the corner, but
Right.
you don't want him to go to the corner yet.
Correct. And he's gonna break this terrain over here, by the way. That's gonna get broken, and then he doesn't have to, right? But I mean, you just get rid of it, right?
Yeah, it's fun
yeah.
picking up pieces and crumbling them.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. I swear, man, Juggernaut reminds me of the Kool-Aid man from these Kool-Aid commercials. Just yeah, you know what I mean? I'm here.
Even over here, I'm aware of that meme. Yeah, it looks like Kingpin is punching Honey Badger.
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna give free movement at 23 though.
Not if he rolls like that.
Not if he rolls like that though. Man, if you're Catholic, you're hoping for 1 damage or something. Honestly.
But yeah, maybe doing nothing was a better play, right?
Yeah,
now.
I think doing nothing here. That's 2. Okay, so it blocks 2. Okay, so we're not going to see this happen.
Okay. Well, I think that's a secret win for Lucas there, not having extreme 3 in your face quite so quickly. But I guess it doesn't make much of a difference.
It doesn't make a
difference. She's got the power to do her spender and then move in there anyway.
Exactly. It's it's just one of those things I always want to see happen. It's like, oh my god, here comes the trigger. She's gonna move. Oh no way! He pre-measured that, right? It says he's out.
But it depends. Yeah, they've agreed that he was.
They agreed. In. Okay.
So
it's good sportsmanship there.
Yeah. I'm sure he said I'll move it to max 3. Nick Cattle's very good at narrating his games.
Oh, these rolls.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's a reroll. You can take the reroll here and make him spend the power. Not taking it.
He's already got 1 damage. Oh no, because the cover.
Oh, cover. Duh. Yeah.
So he's moving in. Going for a regular builder. Yeah. It's not what Cattle needed to happen out of this sequence of activations though. He needed.
Oh, got a Pierce. Take the reroll. Blocking just 2 at the moment for Kingpin.
Yeah, one of which is going to get pierced, so that's going to go down to block 1.
Okay,
so
4 hits.
3 coming through, probably reduced by 1. Take 2.
Take 2. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And bleed as well, right?
Hit the 1, yeah. Bleed on Kingpin.
Most importantly, this point is tied now. For now, this point is tied and no longer scoreless, right?
Badger does not score.
Oh, duh. Yes. Oh, so Honey Badger.
Yeah. When I saw that Cath was going 6 wide, I was like, man, I think that's a pretty good idea. But then seeing one of them was Honey Badger.
Yeah.
I guess that's his only option that he had to go 6 wide at 17 was to bring Honey Badger. I mean, would Malekith have been better?
Maybe.
take out Rogue and I don't know.
I mean, take out
Rogue and Domino for Malekith. Is that
sure?
better?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, well, Malekith can kill faster, right?
Yeah, he's got projects more threat faster. What you need against Roman Syndicate. You need to be able to start them as soon as you possibly can.
And the other thing is too, Cathal would have maintained priority too. Because he would have got back priority because we would have had less models, right? I think so. If you're giving up 3 models for Malekith,
2 models for Malekith. So
he's a 7 threat, right? So it's
you take out maybe a 4 and a 3.
4 and a 3, yeah. So 2. So he'd be at 5. Okay, yeah.
And then Malekith with ankle biter as well. He put extreme 3 up there. As soon as he went in the center with Juggernaut, you throw extreme 3 up there and you throw Malekith into him.
Yeah,
that's probably a smooshed Juggernaut.
Oh, for sure. Malekith just
don't know about for sure, but I think it's
oh, I know, Jacob. I know.
Yeah.
Trust me. Like the Malekith goes through Juggernaut like it's butter. Like it's not hard for him to do either. It's pretty disgusting. But that's something maybe we should ask. Maybe it wasn't an option. Maybe it was. I don't know.
More tough decisions for Cathal here.
Yeah,
it's not going his way, and it might begin to start to feel like it's the sand is slipping away because it is just a race. You've got to get damage onto the criminals before they can
score
up as much as they're looking
I think
to.
the key here, he needs to be able to kill Bullseye. I think. I mean, that's the easiest point he can get right now because Bullseye. I mean, Bullseye is just a regular defense character. Like he's not the tankiest thing in the world, right? Yeah, he has
Yeah.
the whole runaway thing or whatnot, but whatever, right? If he does that, then he's off the point at that point, right? But out of all the characters, definitely the easiest one to kill. And if he can go and get that point, it makes this a game. Because right now he needs to mitigate the points, right? And
You know what
it's
I'm
not
thinking
easy,
right
you know?
now?
What's up?
I'm looking at this board and I'm thinking Mystique runs down and stands next to Storm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Deceptions, too. Takes her up. Well, not right now.
No, she hasn't activated yet, so she just moved back on.
Yeah.
But just standing there, she's got I guess she's got a chance of 2 attacks into her, generate 2 power from those 2 attacks, and then throw her. But her attacks aren't great.
Attack's not great. It's not.
And Mystique could be counting blanks.
Right. Right.
So,
it's a tough thing to do there.
Yeah. I guess you could put Juggernaut down there instead. Just go VP heavy. Have Mystique hold the center.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it turns out you can use martial arts against lightning. If you didn't know that, guys.
Right, it works. Yeah. Ooh, Mystique's going the other direction. Hold on here.
Going to within 2 of Toad. Wanting to be out of 2 of Toad.
Measuring 4 from
Yeah,
black.
I'm not. I'm missing something here. I'm not quite sure what I'm missing, but I'm missing something. Oh, is he trying to block the landing spot for Rogue to punch Bullseye?
Possibly. Possibly.
That would be smart because it does look tight for Rogue to charge and be within range 2. Right. And in fact, he might even be out anyway.
He hasn't used the hop yet, right?
Oh, right. And that's why Toad is sitting there. Toad is the hop point.
That's the hop. And then he's going to hop right here, charge into Bullseye.
And so he wants Mystique as a backup for that point. Correct. Okay. Just going to hop, and, charge, punch. Yeah. If you in Candyland, you get. But then there's how big is that thing behind them? That's size 3. That's great. Rogue's got Terrain Crow.
Yes.
So she, I mean, in Candyland, she one-shots Bullseye.
It might happen. It's 4 hits coming in right now. 5 blocking, 1 taking 4. God, that's close. And the rapid fire is coming in. Oh, he's not gonna be able to slippery. Rapid fire's coming in. All right, he needs a block. He needs a lot of blocks.
Well, you can't slippery on Mystique's turn anyway.
You can't do it anyway. I know. It's that's a dead Toad.
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Cathal.
No.
He's lost a spider there.
That's another point gone. Oh, so, no.
Looking at scoring 7 this round?
Yeah.
That's...
yeah, that's a lot of points being scored.
Okay. Oh. Now, Rogue can still hop off Toad, and like I said, in Candyland, maybe she can throw 1 punch and daze Bullseye with it.
Possibly.
Maybe that's the thing. It's not super likely, but it could happen. That then gives you enough power to punch Mystique and throw something at her and maybe take her down too. But that's the kind of thing that we're going to have to be looking for this to come together.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna need some bold dice.
Yeah, he needs a miracle here.
I wouldn't quite go that far, but he needs some hot dice.
Needs some hot dice, yeah. Because here's the situation, right? So like, if Rogue leaves, abandons the back point here, all Juggernaut does here is rotate, does 1 damage to Domino, doesn't score that back point there. And Juggernaut can just move back to the middle point. There's the hop. Okay, here comes the charge.
Well, do you save the power in just because Mystique's scoring just as many points as Bullseye is?
That's true.
So, do you need to charge? You can always attack.
I think you just attack. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we're going into someone with 3 dice. It's got to be a Mystique because Bullseye's not in range.
You only need exactly. You only need a few points of power here, right? I mean, to get the Southern Hospitality and to do all the things that you want to do. And she can roll saps. That's a possibility, right?
Yeah, she can. Mystique's got 3 power. Yeah, it's a good amount of power to take off Mystique.
Take something.
So maybe Rogue can be the hero we need.
Yeah.
Uh, but I know a lot of people's experience of playing Rogue is that Rogue is when you need her to be a hero, she just has other ideas.
I mean, this week. Oh, here comes the charge. Yeah, going into Bullseye.
Yeah,
I think that's just.
I think you're going to generate way more power that way, right?
Yes, correct. Oh, into Mystique.
Oh no, still it's Mystique. Okay, with her martial artist, so she's counting blanks.
Yeah, counting blanks. It's 3 damage, no saps. Blocking 1, so that's 2. Okay, that's a good start. So 2 power to Rogue.
He's going to go in with another big
With
punch.
another here.
Oh,
Okay,
still the snaps.
2 crits for
Better,
Mystique there.
better blocks.
Better blocks, yeah.
Blocking 3.
Blocking
Nothing
3, nothing.
doing, yeah.
No damage, and I mean that's gonna be. Let's just count the points now. That's gonna be 7.
Puts him on 13, and then it's
13.
he's still got Prio. Run away with everybody.
Exactly. It's
Run,
just
run.
honestly, all he does here is move, push the domino, kills. Oh, wait a minute, we're doing.
Yeah, this needed to work.
Yeah, it's needed to work.
Activation,
Yeah.
in order for Cathal to get back into this game.
Yeah, this is rough. I mean, he just runs, push, kills domino, doesn't score the back point there. Add insult to injury, right? And then you just move Juggernaut back to the middle. What are you gonna do? I mean, basically scoring 1 point, so it'd be 13-4. You don't need to do it. It's not necessary. It's just, what else are you gonna do? Yeah, here it comes.
Yeah, this is such a hard matchup.
It's really hard. I mean, the Scoundrels, Juggernaut's just such a tall task to take down. Like, that's why I'm thinking maybe you bring in the Mal, right? You need somebody to mitigate him. Granted,
start doing damage round 1.
Right.
Really is what you really want. Or I played against Criminal Syndicate on this. Played Norbert as my last game, I think.
Yep. Here comes the push.
And I had Power Mind Thanos, and Power Mind Thanos in the middle of this crisis, just getting criminals off points.
Okay, yeah,
that's very good against it as well. But you need one of those key pieces to either bring attrition super fast or to have significant control. Yes, that was backed up by Shuri and Black Panther and stuff.
Gotcha.
So I had all kinds of not letting him stand on points.
So Lucas just moved to the point there. It's whatever. It doesn't matter at this point.
Don't give people power.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't make attacks you don't need to.
Yeah, you don't need to.
You're getting that point. No, there's no point in giving Domino power.
Right. Oh, actually, yeah. So it's going to be 7 points, right?
Yep. And leaving Domino on 1 health so that he can just trivially, or pretty trivially, KO Daze her next round and her activation, if that becomes relevant.
Correct.
Don't think it's going to be super relevant, though.
No. I mean, Black Cat just steals a point, grappling hooks, walks away. Doesn't need to. Just sits on points.
She could go and steal the spider from Storm. That's mean.
Yeah.
That's just mean. Right.
Okay. It is. It's very mean. But there's just... Okay, so nothing's moving there.
Yeah, Juggernaut staying put.
Yeah.
Staying put.
put. Oh. Well, nobody's moving.
Bullseye coming up next.
Staying put. Nobody's moving. Oh my goodness. And
nobody
moves. He rolled 4 straight blocks.
Well, keeping on with the blocks. 5 straight blocks.
Yeah, so nobody moves. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Mystique runs away now, right? Or does Kingpin run away first? Probably Mystique runs away. She's
probably
in
Mystique.
the most danger. Yeah. Can run away sort of back middle of the board. Or maybe past Storm.
Maybe.
To go aim for that far corner. Get out of range 3 of Storm, so Storm's only get 1 attack because of Mystique's stealth.
Right. Yep. Blew something up, I take it. Yep. It's just going to move. So Domino's dazed.
Yeah.
Yeah, just blew something
That's,
up.
that's relatively safe for Mystique.
Oh, very safe. Like that's a good play there. That's a really good play.
Yep, took out the threat piece.
Yep.
Again, yeah, leaving Domino on 1 damage just means that she's really easy to deal with
Right.
next round.
Correct.
So good play there by Lucas.
Really good play. He needs a lot to happen. Catholic needs a lot to happen here. Like a lot.
Yeah, okay. Rogue is gonna
Rogue's going to bullseye.
Yep.
Let's see what happens. This is where Rogue's dice just like, I've seen this many a times, guys. I couldn't kill Rocket yesterday with her, so
all kinds of people are sitting watching this going, yep, that's Rogue.
That's Rogue. Yeah, I mean, she did it to me yesterday. Yeah, it's what she does. It's annoying. I couldn't kill Rocket yesterday. It was insane. It drove me up the wall. But that's how it goes sometimes, right? And I think you just charge, right, and finish the job, maybe.
So Bullseye's done a passing shot there.
Just charge.
She's looking. I think Catherine's looking at. She can probably be on that.
It's possible. It's going to be tough, but I think it's possible.
Yeah, she's got plenty of move.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lining it up nice and straight.
Plenty of wiggle room. Let's see what happens. Charge to
there. And
is on the ambush token.
Yeah, she's in. She's in.
Nice. If he can get the kill here, this is a start. This is a start. And finally rolls a Yahtzee. Here we go. And saps some power.
So 5 hits, 2 blocks.
That kills him.
Yep. Okay, good. Okay. Finally,
we got something.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Up to the fight at last.
Right. Okay.
But is it enough?
Is it enough?
More of that. Domino. You've got so Toad. Here's what has to happen. Toad has to one-shot Mystique.
That could happen.
Right.
I've seen it. I've killed a Juggernaut with Toad once.
What from uninjured? Because that would be the other thing.
Well, he was injured already, and there was a lot of damage on Juggernaut. So.
Okay, so I don't think you can do much about Juggernaut.
No, you can't. I'm hyping up Toad, right?
Juggernaut is scoring probably 2 this round.
Yeah, nothing to do there. I
mean, you've got to take out Kingpin with a combination of Honey Badger, X23, and potentially Storm. Yeah, Storm.
Right.
Storm.
So we see some dice. So we're going Kingpin into Honey Badger.
Honey Badger. Yeah, take away that ankle biter.
Ooh, 3 hits here. No blocks. 4 hits. All coming through.
Yeah. This is what happens when young ladies, very slight ladies, go up against someone like Kingpin.
Yes. It doesn't go well.
Yeah.
And there's the push. Which
she's stunned. Ugh.
Yeah, insult to injury there.
So Laura gets to move.
Yeah.
So the template's down, so she is moving.
She's moving, yeah. But isn't it towards Honey Badger though?
Looks so.
Looks like is it okay? So does it trigger before the push?
Oh no, it's towards the character that did.
Got it. Okay, got it.
That's why they've done towards Kingpin, and Honey Badger is going off. So well, okay, that's kind of telegraphing. Maybe that's just to get Laura out of range of Kingpin. So Kingpin,
that's all it is to get out of range.
Now that Honey Badger did get pushed away, you're removing the other potential target. So Kingpin's going to be hopefully starved of power, although he's on 7 power now, so it's an awful lot of damage reduction he's got online.
I think he's just going to move Chalker.
Maybe in Storm.
Yeah. Well, what he could do here, and this is just cheeky, he could throw her, and then Mystique can deception her. I think he has the range. I'm serious. I'm serious. Yeah. Like that's a possibility. He can chuck X23 all the way down there. He has to see it though. I see the play. Like, you just chuck her that way, I'm pretty sure she's within range 4, and you just deception her even further.
Well, you can just stick the medium stick
Yeah.
on 23 and the 4 on Mystique and see what it looks like, or maybe even the 5.
Yeah.
Because if the 5 is out, then you know it's definitely out.
You know it's definitely out, right?
And if the 5 is kind of in, you can kind of gauge how close to being in it is.
Right.
Because the base is a little bit less than 2 inches, which is between a 4 and a 5.
Yeah. This is one thing about Lucas. He's really, really precise with his stuff. Like, his measurements and everything. He's really particular about what he wants to do. He always weighs out all his options. He takes his time with his activations and all that stuff. So, for anybody out there that's new to the game, right? And throwing her backwards. Okay.
Yeah, just away. I think that's
fine.
It's probably the same result.
It's
right?
the same thing. It's exactly. You're staggering the character, right?
Just one attack into Kingpin, and one attack is probably not going to kill him. No. 5 health left.
But is she within 2 of Storm? No, she can hop. See, that's why I throw her away and then deception her that way. Yeah. I don't think so, though. I mean, it's possible.
I think it's outside of 2. Yeah.
I think so too. But what you then do? Here goes Honey Badger.
Back in to apply Ankle Biter again on X23's activation. Storm hasn't gone yet either, so even if Storm's not in 2, then you can maybe change Storm's positioning a little bit so that she is in 2. We're getting an attack into Kingpin.
Yeah, Sploosh. I mean, this is a tall order to ask for X-Men to win this game, by the way. He needs a lot to happen right now. 2 crits. Okay. Blocking 2.
Decent.
Needs 2 hits here to at least do 1. Doesn't get it. He's just going to endure, take nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Physical conditioning, I think it is for Kingpin, isn't it?
Yeah, they got a pretty big hill to climb here. Lucas took an early lead in the game with points. He played it really, really well. I think the biggest downfall for Cathal just didn't have anybody deal with Juggernaut, honestly. And just he needs someone to daze a little faster. Unfortunately, Rogue doesn't do that, right? Rogue is just whatever. We've had our frustrations with Rogue.
She goes crazy bananas and does all kinds of stuff. But that's less common than the kind of Rogue we've seen today.
Right.
It's just out of 2.
Just out of 2. We were just talking about that, right? Like, so I think he just has to activate Storm. But what's gonna happen here? I'm calling it. I think Juggernaut just moves and chucks her after she activates or something, and then she can't hop.
That's not. I see.
Yeah, you see it. Yeah. Well, is he going Juggernaut now? Okay, if that's the case, okay.
Well, maybe he just gets Storm right out of there. No, I don't know if that. I think I'd be quite happy passing now, I think. And you're right, holding that Juggernaut, you know who I am. To undo all the good work he's going to do trying to set up his hops.
Exactly. The only thing he can really do is maybe get somewhere behind the turbine or something like this here. Maybe Juggernaut doesn't get there. I'm pretty sure Juggernaut will and have the power. It's something.
Well, you've got to deal with he's got
so much to deal with. It's not even.
So Toad has to deal with Mystique. That has to be, and that's.
So here comes Black Cat.
Hideous. So because Toad's going to be outside of range 2, so Mystique's not going to be counting blanks. So it's just 2 lots of 4 dice into 3.
Correct.
And you need 3 damage. It's doable. It's not super likely, but it's probably like around about 30% or something.
Yeah. At this point, you got to believe. But I mean, Toad can do it. I mean, he has 2 spit acids, right? The first spit acid.
Yeah, that thing we talked about. I think he's looking at Black Cat coming and stealing off Storm.
Yeah.
He's realised it's going to be.
Oh wait, changed his mind. He changed his mind.
Yeah, maybe just out.
He's gonna grappling hook, I think. Right? I mean, what's the power here for Black Cat?
He's going to try and take out Toad, so Toad can't take out Mystique.
Okay.
Yeah, Toad's only on 3 damage.
That's a good choice. Toad is going to die. Oh my lord!
No, he's only going to take 1. Troublemaker.
Oh, okay.
He will be staggered.
Okay, got it.
So he's got to do 3 damage to Mystique in a single attack.
Right.
Oh no! Wait! Oh no, because he's not an X-Man, is he? I was about to haha, Children of the Atom, but no,
right.
He's not an X-Man. He's just the janitor at the school.
He is. Do you take a slippery? No, I mean,
Did he get
what's
the
the
elusive
point?
trigger? No, he didn't get the elusive trigger.
No.
But he's looking at the grappling hook now to go and
Go in, steal.
taunt rogue. Yeah, I mean, there's no one to steal from.
Steal from Rogue. There it is. I think that locks it up.
Oh, of course, Rogue had one. Yeah, because she got off bullseye. Yeah, because now, how do you deal with Cat and Mystique?
I don't. There's nothing really can do.
Yeah,
It's.
I think he's gonna go down fighting.
He's gonna go down fighting. Oh, I do this constantly with TTS. I hate
Yeah.
that so much.
You know the game's gone, but you're gonna go right. Well, I'm gonna set myself a little goal. I'm gonna see if I can daze
Like,
Mystique.
What I like about this is that, guys, even if you're down a point or whatever, or if you're down, you're gonna lose. It's okay to play out your games, right? I know you're gonna be frustrated. I know it's it's hard to do, but just play it out. Like, what you want to do from here is maybe optimize some optimize some plays and like roll some dice or whatever, and just whatever, like just play it out. You're gonna lose. It's okay, but
You might still learn something. That maybe
learn
like
something.
a combination of different like interactions of superpowers you haven't come across before, and like, that's kind of cool actually.
Exactly.
Or
Exactly.
so it's all good experience.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's good. It's always good, I think, man, to play something out to the end.
Hops away. Scared of Juggernaut.
Yeah, I think Juggernaut just sits, honestly. Right? I mean,
well, again, he's got freedom to go and do something fun with Juggernaut, like try and go and smoosh Storm.
Yeah.
Because
all right, we got an attack in the Kingpin here.
Storm
3 hits. Kingpin. Okay. Let's go Storm. 3 blocking, 1's gonna near take 1. Gets shocked. And I think from here, I think you just move Storm over so that way you can hop X23 in and then.
Then Juggernaut comes in and throws Storm away.
Yeah.
Looks like another attack's coming in.
2 hits. That's 2 blocks. That's nothing.
Turn 2. He's got 2 energy defense. Yep. Not sure why there was only 2 dice rolled there.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Juggernaut just moves. Does whatever he wants.
Yep.
The game's locked up at this point. I think I would try to.
So what you do is you set yourself little goals, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, right. Well, in that case, I'm going to maximize my VPs I can get, or I'm going to daze this character, or I'm going to have this character survive through this various interactions of like, ice and lifesaver and what have you. Can
3
Toad
blocks
survive?
for Toad.
Yeah,
He doesn't. That's insane.
Look at those hits. Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Okay.
Redcathal did as much as he could there.
Yep. He rolled really good blocks. The blocks he needed to 2 turns ago or a turn ago. That's hate to see that. I just think you just push yourself back to the point, or he's gonna do. You know who I am? I think. Just trying to optimize here.
Throw Rogue off, and then
he's thinking about throwing terrain.
I
don't know why, but
if you're maximizing points, you throw Rogue off.
You throw Rogue off, yeah, exactly. That's what I would do. Yeah. I agree. But he's looking at the terrain.
Sometimes that margin of victory, second tie break or third tie break, can come in.
Oh, I see what he's doing. He's trying to push through the terrain and trying to see if he's within 2, right, in that direction. And then it doesn't matter. You just literally push and throw. You have the power. It's not.
But maybe he wants to. Because he's moved an attack, so he's out of action, so it's just free stuff.
Just free stuff here. Just push.
And he's got 2 pushes or 1 push, and you know who I am. So he can't. Yeah, I think he's realised he's not going to be able to throw Rogue off the point and get back to his own point on the other side.
Right. So that's going to cost 6. I mean.
Lucas hasn't spent any tactics cards.
Nope. He hasn't used 1 tactics card at all.
Right.
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem, Wargaming Dad, man. If you want to stick around for the after stream questions, we can do that. But yeah, man, thanks for joining the stream.
So I'm going to slide back just to secure that back VP. So he's going to score. What's he going to score? 1, 2 of the secures currently. So 6, 6, 7, 6. That's pretty good scoring rate.
Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, for Catho, I'm looking for blood. See if I can one shot Kingpin.
Yeah, for sure.
Get a little, just something right before you leave the game. You know what I mean? Just. Why is it measuring small? Okay. Just move. Oh, maybe the.
That's me, my X-Men.
Oh, got it. Ooh, that's right. You get some
Underrated
actions
card.
here.
Yeah.
I like it. That's a really cool play
Then
there.
Stormhawk, yeah, gets 23 back in. So maybe even that deception play you were talking about, to me, my X-Men brings her back.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let's see if we can kill that Kingpin.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, those are some rolls.
there, but that's decent.
It's a decent roll.
He's got pierced through the block, so
absolutely 5 hits coming in.
Yeah.
So that's pierce. So 1, so 4 coming in.
4 after the reduction. Yeah, should be. That needed to happen last round.
Yes, that needed to happen a round ago. Yep.
Yeah.
You can just do the spender here. Call it a day.
He hasn't. He's just gone for a regular attack, which
these dice came in way too late, man.
Yeah.
Way too late in the game.
Round 3, Rogan 23 woke up and went, "Oh wait, they're winning. We need to do something about this." Normally we style it and just look a little bit inept until towards the end, and then we beat people up.
Right, and that'll be game there. So he's just gonna score his points, and we're gonna head over there and see what's going on, see what they're talking about. I'll see you there in a second.
But when I saw spiders, I got a little bit nervous. But yeah. Plus, I feel like if I had gone 20, which is what I would have done to get Malekith, I feel like you could equally drop yours. So
yeah, we were both kind of, it was like a game of chicken basically, and I think I called correctly. I was thinking, I was analyzing your list quite a bit, and I saw that you added Smash coming into cut, so I was like, oh, maybe he's itching to play Malekith. But when this came up, I was like, I gotta go with a pure objective gameplay, and hopefully you don't bring Malekith. So it just worked out. Turn 0 worked out really well for me.
yeah, this crisis sucks. It's fine, but I played it a couple of times, and you just need dice to go your way.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we've got Chewy in here as well.
Yep.
So thanks very much for the game.
Guys?
Congratulations, Lucas. Commiserations, Cathal.
Thank you.
And yeah, you were kind of talking about it before there, but I think we just caught the end of it. You talking about considering Malekith.
Yeah, I was just worried that I would bring an objective-focused game, and that's what I brought. Guys who I didn't want to attack him at all unless I had to, and then but if he brought Malekith, I would have been worried that I would have been flipped a lot of my characters too early, and then there goes my leadership. And so I was happy to see a wide list when we both revealed our rosters.
Yeah, same here. I brought up the same thing. I was thinking about bringing in Malekith for the X-Men, to deal with Juggernaut. I think he's one of the best options, if not one of the better options to deal with him. He just nukes him. My experience, it's happened. Was there any? I guess for Cathal, did you think about coming in with him at 17 at all?
No, if my decision to play Malekith, I would have decided to play 20, but. Okay. At that point, I think he also drops Malekith. Correct me if I'm wrong, Lucas.
I bring Hulk in 20, and I with the intention of just Hulk smashing and throwing Malekith, because I would figure that you'd bring Malekith, and I think, yeah, I fit Hulk in somewhere.
Yeah, and there's just a lot of stagger in Criminal Syndicate, it's not great.
We were considering.
You have to be super lucky, basically.
Yeah, go ahead.
We were considering if you maybe drop Rogue and maybe Domino, free up to 7 points.
Yep.
And play 5 wide, 17 with Malekith and Toad as your 2.
But then you have 3 scoring models.
Yeah,
Because Honey Badger is not picking up anything.
That's absolutely true. I just feel like you have to. What that's giving you is the early attrition. You can
for sure.
I don't think Juggernaut goes to that middle point.
Correct.
First activation if there's a Malekith sitting opposite him.
Correct. Yeah.
My 20 would have been Hulk, Kingpin, Juggernaut, Bullseye, and Black Cat. So I mean, just still more of the throw you away, stay on the points.
Yeah. No, I think the correct call was going 17. I just think within the 17, I think in the X-Men list you fit in Malekith no matter what.
Well, maybe. I mean, Kath has played this list a lot more than either of us.
No, that's true. No, that's true. It's just. Yeah, I mean, because on this, especially you don't even know if he's coming with Kingpin either. Like, that's the other thing, too. The whole list chickening that's happening with Malekith right now. It's like...
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying? You don't know. So, I mean...
And I think, like, if you're playing Cabal, or if he even decides to drop Mystique Brotherhood, I feel like if you're playing X-Men at 17, you've got to bring Storm.
Oh, sure.
And other than the leadership, I don't think she contributes, really. And that's my one issue. So I think she's fine if you're playing wide, but yeah, to bring Malekith, I think it needs to be at a higher threat value, or at least in my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that too. I can see it too.
But like we were both very, wanting to win priority to get our secures, and then when it didn't come up, I always knew it would be a struggle.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially on Scoundrels, I think intrusions you'd have. What were the other?
You didn't have intrusions, did you, Lucas? You had Terrigen and Fist.
Yes. I think
I feel a little better on those.
Yeah, just
not great, but a little better.
Yeah, but it was just that was the only analysis from the game because I don't think after everything was over, I was like, man, like the attrition is just not there for X-Men, right? It's just granted it's 23.
It can be, but it's a
hard.
Dicey attrition. Like X-23 put 5 attacks into Kingpin, and it finally came good at the end. But if that happens on turn 2, I feel a lot better.
Yeah. I agree. We were saying that too. We were like, if this happened a turn ago, oh my god, this is a totally different game, right?
And Rogue turning up to the party right at the end as well. They both like those.
Yeah, they both decided on turn 3 to turn on when I really needed them to turn on last turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if I daze Mystique there, Toad doesn't daze. I've got some more gameplay. Although Mystique was amazing this game, and I really considered putting her in, so maybe I just should have done that.
Maybe. I don't...
Yeah, I mean, Deception, because he's going to leave people alone on points somewhere on the board, so you could move them off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was making my roster. But
oh, I see.
Yeah. Because she's not in the roster now, but she was a consideration.
Yeah, she's real good.
She's really good.
So annoying to play against as well.
Yeah. Lucas, man, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I actually doing the list prep or against this list and theorizing all turn 1 kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I had good answers to a lot of the stuff, and it was a matter of just is he bringing Malekith or not?
Right.
And so I mean I felt good about this. Mystique popped off. Holy moly, Mystique popped off. And that was just felt good to just move. Like she did a bunch of moving, killing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I got lucky there, but I don't know. Things just I was able to activate characters when they needed to be activated, and I was able to daze characters exactly when I wanted to. So things just went all according to plan.
Hey. So I got a question for you from Apologetic Canadian. He says, ask you why you don't play this well at home.
He's my main playing partner, and I don't know. I'm much better on TTS than I am in person.
In real life, really?
Yeah, okay. I'm way better on TTS.
That's funny. That is absolutely hilarious.
Lose every practice game, win every competitive game. That's the plan,
Man,
right?
yeah. Every time I lose, I'm grateful because those are the games where I like spend 2 hours like kicking myself and being like, oh, all these things I did wrong. So winning feels good sometimes,
Right.
like because it gets that confidence boost. But like getting a few good ass kickings is like what I think everyone needs.
Absolutely. So Sploosh also says he hopes you win the whole thing because then you're his only law. Right. He beat you, right?
Yeah, he beat me by one VP.
Point. Yep.
One
Yep.
VP. And
Yep.
it really came down to I was switching between Hood and Baron Zemo in my mind on Bliss Prep. And in my prep notes I said bring Baron Zemo, don't bring Hood. And I brought Hood and it didn't let me threaten
that
both
game.
edges. Yeah. It didn't let me threaten both of the home secures for him on this matchup.
Yeah.
This secure things. And I've been thinking about that match every freaking week. And this is like I think this is like a redemption, I guess, is here is yeah. I have been thinking about that match a lot, and especially with him winning NashCon, it's like, oh man, I almost had him. But so
Yeah.
this was
So
good, and it was against X-Men too.
yeah,
So
it was against X-Men. Yes. Yeah, it was.
you can maybe see like a lot of the lessons I learned from that match.
Yeah, you
applied
did.
here.
Yeah, definitely different. So I got a question for both of you, and you mentioned this earlier. The list chickening that's going on with Malekith. Like, give me your honest opinion on it. Like, what do you think of it? I mean, do you think it's good? Do you think it's not good? Like,
I think
let me
it's
know.
just scary. It's scary. It's just I don't like playing against tall models, so that's why I bring the options to go as like really narrow with Hulk
Mhm.
and Malekith and Juggernaut in my list.
Right.
I much prefer to play wide against wide, but so I don't know. I'm just terrified of like dropping a list down that
Right.
is like heavily disadvantaged right away. And
Right.
but I mean it's just the game, so you guys just gotta play
Yeah,
it.
you just gotta play through it. Cathal, what do you think?
I actually played this matchup over the weekend, and I dropped Malekith. His Criminal Syndicate was Shadowlands Daredevil, so I felt a little bit better about fighting, so I dropped Malekith. It's fine. I think it's it like you said, it's list chicken. It's like when Black Order was super splashable.
Right. Correct. 100%.
Just by throwing Malekith in, you're getting super killy.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. He's new. People are figuring him out. It'll be grand.
Man, it's hard, man.
I've got to say, guys, just to compliment you both. I thought your round one plays, the way you were positioning and the decisions you were making, I thought were really good. Cathal, I really liked how you were respecting the long range threat of Mystique and Black Cat coming onto your back points and playing around that really well. And Lucas, your choice of order of activations, I thought was really good to keep those long movers until later. So just a bit of a compliment to both of you. I enjoyed that.
Such a pain to play around though, because I was trying to put Rogue and Domino in a place that would block her, and you can never get it to work.
No.
Yeah.
No, she's annoying.
She's really annoying with that, and it's such a powerful tactic, right? Like that card hits anywhere on the field. She moves really quickly, and it catches people with their pants down sometimes too because they don't realize, hey, I have to be within 2 of a certain character. And then I just take a character.
Deception? Yeah.
It's it's really powerful, man. It's strong. But no, I mean, I liked your turn one, what you were doing. You were building this thing. Okay, I can get deception. Let me get my points. I thought Lucas had a really brave play with taking that back scoundrel there. We were talking about on the stream, like because you were banking on some dice there to go your way. We were thinking you wanted to attack that next turn and then steal the objective and then run. Basically.
I did. I did.
That
Was
the
that was the plan.
I knew it. Yep.
Yeah. But you know what? Like after it happened, like looking back, I was like, wow, I'm glad that like I put her there because if the incentive to attack her just would make her next turn 3, be able to do everything she wants to do and just get a 1 VP swap. So I was like, all right, if anyone on my team is going to get flipped, Black Cat's like send out Black Cat to do it.
Correct.
Because I'd have priority next turn.
Yeah, in hindsight now, I'm really regretting not blowing up Mystique because those were the 2 people I was like, do I kill her or do I kill her?
Right.
And her activation turned out to be very useful. Whereas Black Cat there, I don't know, maybe I could have just, thrown her off with Rogue if I got lucky without doing enough damage to actually flip her. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. I get it. Well, hey, you know what, Cathal, congrats though. I mean, Top Cut's not easy. You made it.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Like I think you still played well, man. I just, it's a tough matchup, dude. It's really hard for X-Men, I think, on this setup. But no, man, congrats to you, man. You did really, really well, and then congrats to Lucas as well, too, man. Hey, your first cut, won your first game. You're going into top 16. Like, that's a big deal. It's awesome, right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm against a monster next week, though. Oh my god. Either Pat or Vodka Blitz. Oh my god.
Yeah, it doesn't get easier from here, man. Let me just tell you, it doesn't.
This is great. My goal was to make Top Cut. I grinded for 3 months straight, playing 5 games a week, and so this is great. This is good. I'm super happy.
Aw, man, congrats. Anything, Jacob?
Just say thanks to Dave, Utility Cookie, for being our table judge. I don't think he had a huge amount to do, but it's really important we have some judges there. So thanks, Dave.
Yeah, didn't have to do much.
He was our clock guy. He was our clock guy.
That was clock. It was good.
That's so funny.
Which was useful because, we both missed it a bunch.
Right. All right, guys. Well, I got to get going. Thank you guys for playing, man. And good luck in the next round, Lucas. And Cathal, keep
good luck, man.
Do your thing.
All right. Thanks, Chewy.
And a problem, man. Take
Cheers,
care, guys.
guys.
Yep. Bye. All right, guys. That's it. Lucas took it there. Played a really good game. Strong game there with Criminal Syndicate. Did what we needed to do. And that's it. That's how this game wraps up. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. I'll catch you guys on the next match. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming next. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. I'll catch you guys on the next one. This will be on YouTube in about a couple hours. We'll see what's up. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.